Back, the city of Fairfield is now planning to pay to remove dozens of peacocks. The mayor says the birds are starting to take a toll.
Our Roxanne Elias is live in the Rolling Hills area tonight, where most of those birds live. It's got a lot of people talking. Roxanne, this is quite a unique problem, to say the least. What's going on?
It is, Laura, and you really don't know how big the problem is until you come here and you see it yourself. The mayor of Fairfield says that this has become one of the toughest subjects that they've had to talk about. And just to show you how bad it is, if you take a look over here in this cul-de-sac alone by this house, just a few minutes ago, I was able to count at least 20 peacocks here in this area. The mayor of Fairfield says that at one meeting with neighbors, a man even attacked a woman over the issue. So now they're having to compromise with residents.
The sound of peacocks roaming freely around the Rolling Hills area is hard to miss in this Fairfield neighborhood.
Anytime you see some beautiful birds in nature, it adds more beauty to the neighborhood.
Fairfield Mayor Catherine Moy says the birds were left behind about 2 decades ago.
The city of Fairfield inherited some land from a woman who gave it to us. It was an old ranch. What came with that were some peacocks and peahens. I believe there were fewer than 10.
What started out as a small flock has turned into about 115 peacocks. They're beloved by many, including this couple visiting from Vacaville to catch a glimpse.
The thing that really kind of shocked me was there weren't any boundaries for them. They're just kind of out here and about living.
But Moy says they're considered evil by a group of people who no longer want them here. Complaints include birds poking holes in people's roofs, pecking dents in people's cars, and destroying a freshly poured driveway. And after 2 neighborhood meetings, the peacocks must go.
We will have 50 birds at the most. That's it, 50 birds. And the rest of them will be trapped humanely and then rehomed at ranches and farms around.
The cost to remove the peacocks, $400 per bird, times 65 birds that are being removed. That's around $26,000 footed by taxpayers. The city has hired Raptor Events to relocate the birds.
The birds are safely caught in very large cages. Each cage is 10 by 10 feet. We always do same-day pickup.
Residents understand why some may want the colorful birds gone, but they say it's a shame it has come to this.
Yeah, there it goes now, saying it wants to stay here.
And back out here live, you can see how some of the birds have just taken over the homes, just kind of laying on top of them. The Fairfield City Council says that it approved the plan to remove them earlier this week. They are hoping that the 65 birds that they're going to be removing will be fully removed by the end of March. They say that if you have any concerns or if you want one of the traps that they're going to be putting out, you need to just call the city. Chris, Laura.
Roxanne, this, I got to be honest, it was one of those problems you got to see it in real life to believe it. Those birds are turning those neighborhoods into a zoo or some kind of farm, and they're kind of loud and aggressive, it seems. Gosh, it's got a lot of people talking, scratching their heads. Keep us posted. Roxanne Elias, thank you.